I took the overnight job at Walmart in Bentonville because it paid decent and I liked the quiet. The store was huge, a maze of aisles under bright lights. But at 2 a.m., it was just us stockers me, a couple others, and the hum of the AC. I'd been there 3 months, unpacking boxes, dodging the occasional late shopper. It was boring until that chilly February night. It was 2:30 a.m. and I was in aisle 12, stacking cereal boxes. The store was dead no customers, just the beep of a scanner from Sporting Goods where Tim was working. I heard a thud, heavy and close, like a pallet dropping. I peeked around the shelf, nothing. "Tim?" I called, voice echoing. No answer. I grabbed my box cutter, more for comfort than anything, and kept stacking. The thud came again louder, from housewares, 2 aisles over. My stomach flipped. I walked over, cutter in hand, the fluorescent lights buzzing overhead. Pots and pans sat neat on the shelves, but a frying pan lay on the floor, dented like it had been thrown. "Tim, you messing with me," I said, half laughing. Silence. Then I heard it breathing, slow and wet, from behind the towel display. I froze, cutter shaking. "Who's there?" I said, stepping back. The towels shifted, a hand poked out, pale and bony, nails chipped black. A guy crawled out tall, skinny, in a stained hoodie, eyes wide and yellow. He grinned, teeth crooked, and hissed, "Found you." I ran, boots slipping on the tile, the cutter clattering away. His footsteps slapped behind me, fast, uneven, like he didn't care about noise. I yelled for Tim, darting past electronics, the lights flickering now. I heard a crash shelves tipping and his laugh, high and sharp. I hit the break room, slammed the door, and shoved a table against it. The pounding started, bang, 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 steady, like he wouldn't stop. I called 911, whispering into my phone, "There's a guy in the store crazy, chasing me. The operator told me to stay put." The pounding quit then. I heard him hum, low and creepy, right outside. I held my breath till sirens wailed at 3 a.m. Cops burst in, guns out. No guy, just a mess of knocked over shelves and a hoodie, torn and wet, by the back exit. They found Tim locked in the bathroom, shaking, saying he'd seen some freak crawl out of the ceiling vent. "Probably a tweaker," the cop said, shrugging. "Knew the store layout, lucky you locked yourself in." Lucky didn't fit. I quit that week, took a day job at a hardware store. But Walmart's hum follows me. Every buzz in my apartment, every thud feels like him. Last night I heard its soft humming outside my window. I didn't look. I keep a bat by my bed now, waiting. The aisles don't feel empty anymore. Black Friday at Walmart in Grand Rapids was chaos, and I loved it. I'd been a cashier for 6 months, ringing up TVs and toys under the big lights. The crowds thinned by midnight, leaving just us workers and a few stragglers. I liked the buzz until that cold November night turned it sour. It was 1 a.m. and I was on break, sipping pop in the back corner by the garden centre. The store smelled like sweat and plastic, the PA crackling with old Christmas tunes. I heard a shuffle soft, like shoes dragging, from the outdoor section. I peeked through the glass doors, nobody, just patio chairs stacked under tarps. I shrugged and sat back down. The shuffle came again closer, inside now, by the mulch bags. My neck prickled. I grabbed my phone, flashlight on, and stood. "Hello?" I said, aiming the beam. A shadow Movetol, hunched, slipping behind a shelf. My heart jumped. "Hey, we're closing soon," I called, trying to sound tough. No answer, just a low chuckle, dry and mean. I backed up, phone shaking. The shadow stepped out, a guy, big in a puffy coat, hood up, face smudged like he'd rolled in dirt. He held a garden claw, metal glinting, and tilted his head. "Pretty," he said, voice raspy. I bolted, dodging carts and displays, his boots thumping behind me. I yelled for Mike, the night manager, but the store swallowed my voice. He was fast, too fast for his size. I heard the claw scrape a shelf, metal screaming, and ducked into the toy aisle. I grabbed a baseball bat from a bin, gripping it tight. His shadow loomed at the end. Then he laughed again, loud, and vanished. I ran to the front, found Mike, and we called security. The guy was gone by the time they swept the store. Just a claw stuck in a shelf, handle snapped. Cops showed up at 2 a.m., tired and grumpy. No prints the guy wore gloves, they guessed. But they found a bag by the exit duct tape, zip ties and knife wrapped in cloth. "Some nutcase," one said. "Knew the crowd, hid him lucky you got away. Lucky didn't feel real." I quit after that. Work at a coffee shop now. But Walmart's noise sticks with me. Every shuffle, every laugh feels like him. Last week, I found a tarp scrap on my porch blue, torn, like the ones from the garden centre. I don't sleep easy now, bat by my side, listening. Walmart in Corpus Christi was my late-night spot. I'd been a greeter for a year, smiling at folks till 11 p.m., then walking home through the parking lot. The Gulf air was warm, salty, and the store's lights buzzed over rows of cars. I liked the routine until that foggy March night. It was 11:15 p.m. when I clocked out. Fog rolled in thick, swallowing the lot, turning headlights to smears. I pulled my jacket tight and started across, the asphalt wet under my sneakers. Halfway, by the cart corral, I heard it clank like metal hitting metal, sharp in the mist. I stopped, squinting. "Hello?" I said, voice muffled. No answer, just the fog, pressing in. The clank came again closer, from the pickup row. My chest tightened. I pulled my keys out, sharp and ready, and kept walking. Then I saw it a shape, blurry, leaning against a truck. Tall, in a raincoat, holding something longer pipe maybe. "Store's closed," I said, stepping back. He didn't move just, tapped the pipe on the ground. Clank, clank. I turned and walked faster, fog swirling. The tapping followed steady, like a drum, matching my steps. I heard a hum, low and rough, and my legs shook. I ran, keys digging into my palm, the store's glow fading behind me, the tapping sped up, clank, 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 right behind me. I dodged between cars, breath hitching, and tripped, scraping my knee. I scrambled up, he was there, 10 feet away, pipe raised, grinning through the haze. I screamed, bolted for the road, and didn't stop till I hit my apartment, locking the door. I called the cops, panting. "Some guy in the Loathe chased me." They got there at midnight, lights cutting the fog, no guy, just a pipe, dented and wet, by the corral. They found a backpack nearby rope, a flashlight, a rag soaked in something sharp. "Drifter, maybe," one said. "Knew the fog hid him, lucky you ran." Lucky didn't match the shakes. I quit, work days at a gas station now, but the fog's in my bones. Every clank, every hum feels like him. Last night I heard it-tap-tap, soft, outside my door. I didn't check. I keep my keys closed now, waiting.